Howdy folks, Mr. K here with an online lesson about electrolytes. That stuff in Gatorade they always tell you need after working out. So let's talk about what that means. It has something to do with electricity, but not in the way you would think. So, an electrolyte is a compound that conducts electricity or electric current when in an aqueous or water-based solution. So, conduction of current requires ions. Remember, ions have those positive and negative charges because they're trading electrons. When you trade electrons, you're generating electricity. So that's why they're called electrolytes, because they have ions that trade electrons, and by trading electrons, you generate electricity. Ionic compounds, that's things made a compound with a metal and a nonmetal, like sodium chloride, NaCl, or copper sulfate, or sodium hydroxide. All of these are compounds that have a metal and nonmetals in them. You need these so that the metal will give away its electrons and the nonmetal will take them. So, electrolytes conduct electricity. Non-electrolytes does not conduct electric current in either aqueous or molten state. Compounds that have a lot of carbon in them don't conduct electricity. Glucose, sugar, C6H12O6. I don't see any metals in that. You need a metal in the compound in order to conduct electricity. So not all electrolytes can conduct electricity to the same degree. Strong electrolytes do it very well. That means that they fully split up into ions and solutions. There's also weak ones that don't do it as well. They can conduct it, but not as well. So let me show you some pictures to help you with this. So right here we have something that's a strong electrolyte. Notice we have a very bright bulb. The reason it's very bright is because it has sodium chloride in there, salt, sodium and chloride. And notice that all the sodium chloride is split up into positive sodium ions and negative chlorine ions. Right here we have a weak electrolyte. It's weak because, it's lit up, but it's very dim. The bulb's very dim, so it's not conducting as well. And the reason is this. So in here, we have mercury 2 chloride and mercury ions. Notice we have a few ions conducting it, but still a lot of it has not split up into ions. The mercury chloride is still all together, so it's doing not a great job conducting, unlike sodium over here and chlorine, which fully split up. And then right here we have a non-electrolyte, sugar. Notice, so here's glucose, or the sugar molecule, and notice it does not split up at all. It's still stuck all together. There's no ions being formed. In order to conduct electricity, you need ions. Now, why do they tell you to drink Gatorade and salt or things with salt in it after working out? It's because you need electrolytes to live. Your metabolic processes, the things keeping you alive, they require electrolytes. Your nerves use electrolytes. Potassium and sodium, electrolytic compounds with sodium and potassium, are required to carry electric impulses throughout your brain and body. Your nervous systems run on electrolytes. In addition, your kidneys, the things that filter your blood, they help maintain the balance of electrolytes in your body. If you become dehydrated, that means that you're losing your electrolytes, and you need to eat something salty or drink a sports drink like Gatorade, because when you're dehydrated, it means you don't have electrolytes, means your nervous system's not working anymore. That, folks, is what an electrolyte is, and why it is important. I will see you in class.